Hello and welcome. This is GHR F3. This is round 9 out of 11 in the championship. Here we are at the Circuit of the Americas. Great track, fantastic layout, and we've seen some great races here in the past. So fingers crossed we get a good one here today. And joining me in the commentary box for this one is, as always, James at 14.
Good evening, everyone. Hopefully everyone is having a great night so far. I am having a great night. The Apple special event is on currently. I'm currently watching that at the minute. I can confirm, by the way, that we are live. And I will have a tune into the comments as soon as iOS is done on Apple's special event. Which could be 20 minutes, could be half an hour, could be an hour, you never know. We never check the comments at all in this race.
Well, we've got 17 people here.
Is there any race of, is there any chance of YBR racing? There's no reserves tonight, I'm afraid. No reserves. There's 15 people here, so there's no need. Oh, Dylan has joined. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Dylan's in. Yeah. Oh, my God. Oh, I'm just thinking. Mr. Collingwood has tuned in as well. Oh my God! Somebody's very, very supportive of Arno in the comment section. Oh my God!
Boy, what have you created?
It's probably Boudet because he's Belgian as well, isn't he?
I thought Arno was Russian.
I've lost my Apple special event now because I was checking the comments.
What are you on about?
Absolute nonsense. That's what.
Excellent stuff.
They're bringing AirPods. AirPods?
Right. Anyone else need an invite? We got 3 spaces apparently. I'm gonna have a look at my thingies, messages. Yeah, I don't. Right, I'll send him another invite. He wasn't last time I checked. I thought the time zones he couldn't race or something. Or was that someone else? Alright, yeah, that's everyone there. Right, so there's another invite sent out to Mr. 010203, and don't worry, that is not a pin code or a phone number or anything. That is his actual PSN.
Yeah, I'm just going to invite a load of people there. Oh, it's gone on to FIFA 19.
Oh, great.
Worthless.
So, Packabacus here. Oh yeah, I can see his name.
Let's invite Jack Myron.
No.
In that case, yeah. Oh, you deleted it.
What were you saying there?
Alright. Don't burn your game. Oh dear. Right. So no other F3, so who else is on then? So, Brockhard's on. Wow, I haven't seen him on in a long time. Okay,
well, we're still going to get 15 people, but it's still a good attendance.
Yeah.
Better than F2.
Yeah. And thank you, YBL, for showing up. Sadly, we can't give you an invite. Thank you for showing up anyways and being committed. Yeah, I think Packabacka will have to leave. Which is a shame, but...
I'd love to see him race today.
Yeah, but we promised, we've all signed an agreement in the admin team saying we would invite no reserves. And we should stick to that for the next 3 weeks. Except from F1, I'm out. Except from F1.
I feel bad if I kick him out. I hope he just leaves and...
I feel bad as well, but we've got to get on with things. They're adding car playing.
Well, I hope he, Well, he might be sending a message. No, he's not.
Have one rule for one league and one rule for the rest. That's what I think he's trying to say there in the comments.
Okay. I'm disappointed. I'd like to see him, but
We all would.
I'm all about giving people chances, but when they're a reserve in the league, then yeah. So sadly, he either leaves in the next 2 minutes or he gets forcibly removed. Which doesn't want to be the option.
Mr. Baker.
Packer must back her into the lobby.
He's left, there we go. He's left.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's a shame. I did say to him that there was no reserve, so I don't know who's giving him an invite. And I did say in the Discord that there was not going to be any reserve, so gotta stick to a promise. You might complain, but let's just complain afterwards and get on with it.
Okay, I'll complain afterwards then.
I'm still watching the Apple event, by the way, so if you're wondering why I'm a little bit quieter than normal, and that is probably why. I'm just having a look at the new Lake, the iOS 13 that's going to be coming out on iPads and iPhones and whatever else.
Backers just says he got an invite off you.
He got an invite off me?
Yeah.
Did he? Oh, in that case, I do apologise if I have given him an invite. I think I did, you know. Looking back, I think I have. Oh dear, it's me to blame. It's me to blame for everything. There you go. At least I.
Lord.
Goodness me. Anyways, we do have. We're in spectator mode. We can go. We are 2 minutes past 7. I'm going to go down for a drink and let my Apple event run, so you can hear all the good things that's going on. I'll be back in 2 minutes. I'll get the
Don't give you spoilers.
Mr. YBR has said, "Can I move to F3? F4 is rubbish. Keep getting hit."
Tough luck.
Well, you got to feel sorry for him.
He's not disconnecting every race and then ending up deleting the game and about to bloody set it on fire, is he?
No. But do
I
we
will
say tough luck
literally
to you,
record it
exactly?
if I must.
You burning... Why don't you just sell it for like a few pennies or whatever?
I like to see the world's worst stuff go up in flames.
Ah, that's fair enough, I guess. To see your internet just burst into flames would be a good...
Then I wouldn't be here, would I?
That is true, but it does mean that you could, or have an excuse to get a new internet provider. Ah, you see?
No.
Yes.
You are clearly mistaken here, lad.
I clearly am not. Because it's time
Yes, you are.
for a wet qualifying session here for the USA Grand Prix. No president here in this country that we're in currently, as in the game, because he's off to the UK. So he won't be here, unfortunately, during the celebrations and everything before the race and afterwards to hand out the trophies.
It's running out on track.
Hoo.
Intermediate conditions. Nice. I've just came back to what Boy has said about that, and I do apologise in advance.
Yes,
He hasn't.
I have.
No, you haven't.
Yeah, Pully has retired from the session, serving up his qualifying ban, so thank you very much to him. And there's something getting announced for the iPad.
Oh no.
Is it what I think it is?
Fortnite for the iPad.
Oh! Oh, they're releasing a new operating system for the iPad! Brilliant!
Please explain that.
Yes! iPad OS it's called! Get in! iPad OS!
I've never seen James so hyped before.
Yes!
Seems
I am
more hyped.
happy with that!
Seems you're more hyped about
Fantastic.
that than one.
The best possible race could now happen in the USA, and I still wouldn't be too bothered. But, anyways, we've got action out on track. I'm one very happy bunny at the minute. One very happy bunny. I don't know who's first out on track, by the way, so we'll have a look. Let's see thingy. Oh, and I've got a Mewtwo Jack, sadly.
Oh, we have. Oh. There we go, he's been muted.
Just to set a lap. I'm on board with old Jake. I think he might be first, I'm not sure. Yeah, 2 minutes in.
Oh no, it's not.
Oh, that looks so good, that looks so good, that looks so good. Van Dongen and old Jake. Yeah, Van Dongen's first. Van Dongen first, coming through turn 16, 17, 18, losing control of the back end there. Trying to attack it like he thinks it's in, in the dry. You don't want to be attacking it like it's in the dry here. Especially around America, because it's a pretty ridiculous track. Van Dongen into the final corner, turns 20. 20 turns around here at Austin, second of the Americas.
Down to turn 1.
Oh my god, you can have duplicate apps running at the same time of the same app. I'm very impressed. The Van Dongen on a lap, coming through turn 1. Nice line through there. Now coming towards Maggots and Beckett's, or the Maggots and Beckett's complex-esque, because that's what I think of these corners, and I think they have said about this in an interview. Yellow flag in sector 3, don't worry about that at all. But Van Dongen 28-7 through the first sector. I will come on to the championship standings when we get a little bit of break in the action. Which I should have done at the beginning, but Van Dongen, oh, just losing the back end there. Normally there'd be one like 32s, 33s around here, wouldn't there, in the dries? So I would be expecting like 10 seconds slower than that.
Roughly, yeah. We wouldn't see record-breaking times there at all, unless it's suddenly dried up, which I don't think it will.
Van Dongen coming out of the straight through turn 12, I think that is. Now into 13. Turns 14, 15, yep. And then this will be 16, 17 and 18. Coming through the final sector now in the Red Bull, defending FOL F3 champion. Doesn't look like he's going to be winning the championship at the minute in F3. But you never know, we could spark a remarkable comeback starting from now and win, and Bjorn Voss and Stinner winner end up completely bottling it. But Michel Van Dongen now coming through the final couple of turns. It's not been the greatest lap. Oh, Jake is looking a lot quicker in behind. Van Dongen coming around the final corner, 47-3. Oh, Phil McConaughey has spun. Phil McConaughey has spun, and that is at turn 19. That is at the second and last corner there for Phil McConaughey. Oh, Jake across the line, he invalidated it. It was a 48-1 in the end.
The
48-1.
Lovely. Matey boy. Good luck from
46-6 for Matey boy. SUD Rackler, that peed up there in third, 47-2, returning the den. Good to see. How's Berra getting on? Toxic fastest now, 46-3. But how's Berra getting on to this final sector? He comes, turn 15. Now through 16, 17 and 18. Let me just have a check on Discord, see if in case I missed anything on Discord. Thingy, IGP Manager League. Buday saying good luck to everyone. There's a little bit of thingy. And Kyle was saying he's got a GT3 lobby up. Anyone that's interested. Obviously, these guys won't be interested because it's F3. Better across the line 47.4. Nice lap there. I'm going to check the comments. And I'll check through the championship standings as well. Let me have a look. Bjorn and myself are taking some engine-related penalties, so we're going to be starting from the back.
Okay.
That's still a winner and Bjorn Voss there. Standing in the Discord chat, if people read them out, I will read them out now. I've been totally focused on the Apple event. I do apologise, I'm a total geek when it comes to these things. But let me have a look at the F3 chat. So, Stinner winner on 136 points, Bjorn Voss on 119. I don't think the championship can be won tonight. In fact, the championship can't be won tonight, but mathematically impossible now for Van Dongen to win the championship in third on 68 points. So, only between Stinner winner and Bjorn Voss, the championship winner will be coming out of the first two out on in the championship standings. Michelle Van Dongen's third, Toxic in fourth, Kudnak third today, if a good performance persuades him. Storm on 56, then we've got a tie with Richie and Matey Boy on 47, Time for Pace on 37, then we have got a Sheen on 36 and Dumnius on 28. Constructors, 147 for Ferrari, Toro Rosso on 131 and Mercedes on 119. Any other team apart from Red Bull, Haas and Force India, I think, are out of it. So if you're in a Renault, Williams, McLaren or Sauber, I think you're out of the championship standings at the minute. Mathematical chance of winning it. Has the rain stopped out on track?
It has?
It has! It has! The rain has stopped out on track! In SVD, it was somebody that I've just seen improve there. Berra, I think it was, going to 5th. With 46.7. That track is drying remarkably quickly. I can see a dry line forming coming through turns 2, 3 and 4. That is a dry line forming. This track's going to be dry in no time. Everyone will be pitting this lap surely and then coming out on a set of dries. Just wait for the delta, I would say. Be the best advice at this stage. 8 minutes to qualifying. Toxic, SVD, Rackler and Michelle Van Dongen first, second and third as it stands. And 4,000 is actually separating Toxic and Rackler there. Which is very interesting.
Goodness me.
Unless something has happened to Bulldog. Oh yeah, there you are.
Yeah, no, I was just, yeah.
Yeah.
But basically this first part of qualifying is irrelevant now.
Yeah, we'll be dries before the end, so we'll be seeing the relevant pace of each of these drivers tonight, which is good. As everyone comes into the bits, I can now have a look at the live stream. Toad just improved, by the way, I think. Oh, was it Scar, actually? Yeah, Scar's just improved. 47.6, so only 1.3 seconds off. And in fact, down to Toad in a minute, it's 1.5 seconds separating the top 9. Which is not too bad at all. Apple Pencil, ooh. Oh, yellow flag, sector 1, sector 2, and that was Scar losing control of the car. So
Scott, I've seen him do that before, yeah.
So S using a bit of his name there and having a bit of a car spinning. That was a really bad joke. That was a really bad one.
Oh dear.
Everyone knows should be coming out. Yeah, we've got Dappy down on a set of supers, Van Dongen on a set of ultras. So it's going to be quite interesting to see what tyres these guys actually go on to. Let me get the tyre wherever I can find it. I can't find the tyre compound. Oh, well, it's... Ignore me. Ignore me. But we've got, yeah, Skull and Phil McConaughey are out on laps. Dappy just came out of the pits. Got SVD Rackler losing control there slightly.
Oh yeah.
But Van Dongen coming down the straight on a set of ultras.
Mr. Van
Just the
Dongen.
first.
Where is he? There he is.
Van Dongen. Trevor, by the way, is streaming his POV if you do want to watch that, but why would you want to watch that when you can get commentary here? Dear me, says old Stephen. I don't know what he's saying, old dear me at. Oh dear me. But Van Dungan's about to start a lap. I think. Yeah, Dappy's just behind him on track, so Van Dungan is starting a lap. On a set of ultras, you should be seeing him going top of the timing screens. And getting those tyres warmed up. That track, though, has dried remarkably quickly.
Yeah.
Really quickly.
Blinking, you'll miss it.
Oh, little Stephen is saying, do you meet at my jokes? Well, Van Dongen, hopefully not needing a white van after this, takes it nice and steadily through turn 1. It definitely doesn't look like it's totally dry yet, but everyone will be starting to set a lap on the Ultrasofts and the Supers. There's a guy called Caterham who's joined, who was subscribed.
Caterham?
Thank you very much to him. Caterham. That's
like
an old F1 team, isn't it?
Yeah, the green thingy.
Yeah, the green and yellow, I think it was, in 2013. Packer saying this is USA weather. No. This is USA weather, totally. Well, it is British weather as well, so we can see a bit of an overlap there between Britain and the US. And of course, Mr. Trump is in America. Currently.
Course. Yeah, it's all over the news.
Yeah, Mr. Trump is in America, and I'd just be pleased when he gets off British soil, to be honest. At this stage. Very divisive figure. But Van Dongen, not really a divisive figure. He's coming round in 16, 17 and 18, famously where Max Verstappen illegally overtook Kimi Räikkönen down the inside on the final lap of the race to snatch third and then get it lost in the steward's box. Van Dongen ran the final corner, will go quickest with a 37.9, and that is really a relevant time for this. And Dappy 39.9 on a set of supers. This track will continue to dry out, so if you like somebody like Berra, I'm on board with him now. He's on a set of softs. That's I think is the best tire to go on at this stage, because the track is just going to dry out. He can do an installation up, get rid of some of the spray that might be still on areas of the track, and then just improve on his next lap when he comes out. Toxic coming through the final sector. 16, 17 and 18. Who's Kimi Räikkönen on? Says old Stephen.
Kimi Räikkönen?
Kimi Räikkönen, yeah. I'm just using Bullboy's pronunciation, so blame him. Toxic across the line goes quickest, 36.5. The set of supers, 1.2 seconds ahead of SVD Rackler, who has gone second. Ahead of his teammate Van Dongen, that Peter Matey Boy. Mercedes, Red Bull, Renault, top 5 at this stage. Let me just go on board with somebody who's on a lap. F1 Spider just ended his lap.
Mr. Spider, 11th currently, 12 seconds. Oh no, that's because of, yeah.
He's going to be 6th here, I think, with this lap. On the final corner. Could go 5th. Yeah, it goes. Oh, it's a 39.2 invalidated, so yeah. Should have been going a lot quicker than that, to be honest. On his dry lap. 3 minutes and 45 seconds left, roughly. Scarrand in the final couple corners. Oh, he's on an out lap, so ignore him. Van Dongen is off into the pit lane. It's a very late decision to come in. As Dapede goes top of the screen, top of the timing board. And I think tonight, do you know what? I think it's going to be a case of last across the line, we'll get pole. SVD Rackler, there's the hammer being put down now, 35.2. That track is just drying out. And as soon as it comes to the end of the 3 minutes that we've got remaining in qualifying, last across the line will get pole. Unless he invalidates.
Unless, yes.
And then he won't be getting pole that way. Definitely will not be getting pole if he does that. Evening to the LK Esports Racing Esports team, aka Kyle, who is probably on that account watching us. And good evening to Toad as well, who is currently out on track, and it is good to see Toad. I'll ask a question now to you, Toad. Will you be attending next Sunday for GT Sport Pro-Am at 6 o'clock? As Arno goes quickest with a 34 flat. That's sort of the timing you want to be seeing from, I would say, probably the mid-pack guys here tonight. A 34 flat. So Arno on top at the minute, 1.2 seconds.
Berry's in the pits.
Anyone want to do some Project Cars 2? Says Deneen. I'm going for 1 lap on Super Soft, and if I cut a corner, I'll be pissed with myself. Is what Toad is saying in the comments. Oh dear. F1 Spider, by the way, he did go quicker on that lap, 36.8. Just coming across the line and finishing, or 5th currently. And the drive's improving. Sky's just gone 2nd, I think, with a 34.2.
Yeah, great lap there.
Williams, nice lap. Still a woman and beyond Voss. If you're wondering why they're not out the pits, they're going to be starting from the back. So they're going to be 13th and 14th with Pelly. That's going to be interesting from the back.
Oh.
That will be really interesting from the back.
You can't wait for that, yeah.
So Arnold currently top of the 34 flat. Just want to see if he's improving into this final sector. He's attacking it still. Not really attacking it at full belt just yet. Track is still a little bit greasy in places, I would imagine. But,
he's 9/10
yeah,
up,
he's just having enough of throttle. He's what?
Arno's like 9/10 up there, unless that was a glitch.
9/10 up. No, he is. He's going to be 9/10 up. Around the final corner, Arno, 33.2 I'm going to have this as. Oh, it's even quicker. It's a 32.7.
Excellent.
Really good lap. 32.7 from Arno goes top of the timing sheet. Oh, Jake there in the final corner. See what he can do. He's going to go 2nd with this, I think. Oh, Jake. Oh, he nicks it, but it's an invalidated lap. It was a 32.514 for old Jake, and I would have put him pole. At this stage, F1 Spider's qualifying is done. He's into the pits. Stapede's qualifying is done. He's on the on and out lap. What's he doing?
Matey boy.
Oh, matey boy. That's more like it. 31.9. That is more like it.
SVD Rackler is 1.6 seconds up.
SDV Rackler coming around the final 2 corners.
Messed up again. Oh, no.
SVD Rackler around the final corner. He's going to go 3rd with this lap, I think. SVD Rackler, yeah, only 2/10 off Arnold, so that's not a bad lap there. 32.9. We're going to see the big improvements coming now, though. We've got 10 seconds to go. Toxic will be one of the last across the line. I think he's going to be the last across the line here. I think Toxic is last across the line.
He'll get pole position.
He might get pole position. He's on a set of ultras as well, so just watch out for this. I'll keep an eye on him. Keep an eye on other people. I'll keep an eye on Toxic.
Right, where's Van Dungen? 3rd sector now. He needs to absolutely nail this. Oh no, he won't get pole. He's out.
Oh, he's invalidated through the F section, hasn't he? Just as soon as I cut off him there as well. He catched it off for him. Van Dongen! Van Dongen! He's on for it! He's on for it! Van Dongen round the final corner. Can he nick it off Matey boy? Yes, he can! 31.7! He nicks it! Surely! In the nick of time, Van Dongen has nicked this. Berra has came across the line. He's going to be last across the line. So Berra is the last one to watch out. Matey boy responds and he goes 5 thousandths quicker than Van Dongen. Matey boy on pole at the minute from Van Dongen and Jake in 3rd. But the ones to watch out for, SVD Rackler, who is not on a lap. He's just coming through. Is that turn 1 he's coming through? Oh no, he's coming through onto the straight. He's out of it. Phil McConaughey not improving, I don't think here. He's 3/10 down. Not improving, I don't think. He's not. So it's only Berra that can improve on a set of supers. Berra, can he go quickest of everyone? Ooh. Looking okay. I don't think he's looking quick enough, though. He's not looking quick enough. Berra around the final corner. Can he nick it? Can he nick it? Nowhere near. Matey boy has got pole. Matey boy gets pole and no... sorry, Berra puts it up to 4th. The only waiting for SVD Rackler to retire, and it's Matey boy. Is that his first ever pole position?
No. I remember China.
Are you sure?
Well, in GHR, yes, but I remember in F1 last season in China. Do you remember when it went from wet to dry, similar like this, and he put in a lap on the ultras, and he got par? I do remember that one.
It's only waiting on SVD Rackler now to retire from the session. I mean, if he does retire from the session, that'd be great. I mean, 40 seconds to go. Well, I really don't want to see him retiring. Instead of trying to make around the pits and wasting even more time.
But wow, what a
But Matey
what a
Boy
session.
nicks it.
Who would have
Matey
thought
Boy
that?
nicks it, but he doesn't only nick it by... He only nicks it by 5,000.
Yeah, it was so close.
SVD Ragnar coming into the pits. Wasting even more time. My rival is P2, says Toxic. Van Dongen, his rival. And Toxic down in 10th, but good strats from F1 Spider, Toad, Stinner Winner and Bjorn Voss and Pelly. They're going to be starting on a fresh set of the tyres as the session runs down. It is Matey Boy who gets it. Matey Boy gets it from Van Dongen, 5,000th of a sector. 5,000th of a second. Right now in the championship about to begin. Qualifying grid results is as follows. So Matey Boy on top by 5,000th of a second. Just ignore the timings, by the way, because obviously that was a really ridiculously thingy session. But Van Dongen second, Ojek third, Berra fourth. They're started on the second row of the grid. Set supers for Berra there. That could make him work there. Arno, SVD, Rackler, Phil McConaughey, Scar, Dapede, Toxic. It's all a bit of a mismatch at the minute in this qualifying session. F1 Spider, Toad, Stinner Winner, Bjorn Voss and Pelly. The favourites for pole position, I think, were down in the top three, down in the bottom 3 or 4.
Incredible
Shocking
stuff.
qualifying section. Yeah, shocking qualifying section, to be honest. In a good way. And it's dry. That's what I like to see, it's dry. Toad apparently cut every corner. And so did Berra, apparently, so I don't know how Berra's set that lap. In that case. As, I'm just going to tune in to see what's going on in the Apple event. Because I have to, because I'm such a geek. Let me have a look. Oh, you're still there. Good. Oh. Oh, Apple's unveiled the new Mac Pro, actually. They've just unveiled that.
What on earth is that camera angle?
But anyways, we are now on the formation lap. Matey Boy is going to lead them off the grid. He's already let them off the grid. And on to turn 2 he goes. Interesting strats actually from the guys further down the field. Softs 4, Toad, Stinner Winner and Pelly. Bjorn Voss on supers, F1 Spider on supers. I think there's going to be a bit of what we saw last week with Stinner Winner and Bjorn Voss. They're going to be helping each other to try and win this race. That's what I think is going to happen there. Because Bjorn Voss on the supers will try and get further up the field compared to Stinner Winner, and he'll sit mid-pack and try and undercut the rest of the field. That's what's going to happen here, I think, with those two.
Top 3. I've got to go Stinner Winner, Bjorn Voss and Pelly for a wacky one. But I just have a feeling something's going to happen. Safety car, I think, will happen today.
Well, you're not going to believe who I'm going to pick for the win. I'm going to go Toxic for the win. You might be thinking I'm absolutely mad for doing that. But I think Toxic's going to win this. Just think some of the guys ahead are not that quick. I think it's going to be Toxic first, Berra second, Bjorn Voss third. Wild and wacky for me this time. Totally wild and wacky, that is. Just think Toxic's got enough pace. If he can get past the likes of Dapede, Scar, Phil McConaughey, they'll run wide to turn 1. He nips up the inside and gets all 3 of them. He should be up into top 3 by the end of the lap, I think. And I would like to see Berra up there early on as well, but he's going to be going deeper into the rest of the guys on the ultras, of course.
Well,
see the final cars coming onto the grid. Bjorn Voss, Pelly, better line up at the back. What a shocking camera angle that is. I wish I could have better camera angles than that, Code Masters. Thank you very much. that. I have received a friend request, by the way, from somebody, but 5 red lights then are about to go out here in America for round 9 of the championship at F3.
There we go.
And it's light down, away we go. Good start by Mate Boy, gets the jump on Van Dongen, who bogs down off the start. Berra's trying to keep in. Is that SVD Rackler down up the inside of him?
Ooh.
Yes, it is. SVD Rackler will get that position. A little bit of Constantino in behind, but I didn't see any front wings or anything going there. That was all clean through turn 1. Good stuff. Matey Boy, now through the S section where it could be all causing chaos. Everyone keeping out of the way. Who is that in the wall? Is that Phil McConaughey on? Phil McConaughey. Losing the back end, I think. I'm not sure if he got punted off by somebody. Toxic, by the way. As I said, if he got past those 3, he's just made a mistake, though. Yeah, Arnold just found a little bit too aggressively think there. But everyone pretty much all clean through the opening couple of corners. Dapé launches one on F1 Spider from a while back. He gets that move done eventually. That's a good move, actually, by Dapé. I thought there was going to be contact there. But running down the straight for the first time, it's Matey Boy who leads from Michel Van Dongen in second. Oh, Jake, look at SVD Rackler down the inside. I know Jake trying to get the move done. He's forced him off track slightly, just within track limits, and gets it down around the outside. Great move by SVD Rackler up to third. Berra holding on to Arnold. He's on a bit of a train, actually. Scar and Toxic getting onto the back of this. Toxic's on the inside of Scar. Brilliant move, that is. Oh, that is fantastic stuff. Can he hold it around the outside of turn 16, 17 and 18? Can he? Can Toxic hold around the outside? No, he runs wide of the curve. And Scar is back through, and Toxic just overpacing those tyres a little bit. SVD Rackler, by the way, is holding up Old Jake, so the front 2 have got away. Matey Boy Van Dongen, 6/10 of a second at the end of lap 1. SVD Rackler holding up everyone else down to 8th, really, I would say. As Old Jake will try and attack around the outside. Berra as well. Old Jake around the outside of him. Going to get the traction off the corner into turn 2. He's got the inside line, but backs off, and SVD Rackler holds that position just about. Pelly and Toad are changing positions early on. Bjorn Voss, by the way, has got up to 9th place early on. Bjorn Voss in great position to try and take this. And he's right on the back of Toxic, actually, there. One opening lap. Matey Boy, 3/10 of a second. Van Dongen in second. Just went a little bit wide there, I think. Just lost a little bit of time. In third, it's SVD Rackler, Jake, Berra, everyone just settling down into the rhythms. Good opening lap, apart from Phil McConaughey contacting with the wall.
So Jake going side by side here, or attempting to, with SVD Rackler here heading down into.
Well, we'll see him. We'll see him. He's right in the slipstream. He's going to have it down the inside. SVD Rackler. That is a copycat mistake there, I think, from SVD Rackler.
Oh, he's gone too deep.
He sends there's contact. Old Jake just overshot the corner slightly, and these two are just over racing each other, I think. But Old Jake has now got that move done. If Berra can hold them off in behind, he's actually going to launch it down the inside. There's contact on the inside. Berra might just have to give up that position, but it's going to be very difficult because he's got a horde of cars on his inside. Arnold has got past SVD Rackler. Toxic trying to follow through as well. Berra, in the space of a couple of corners, I think has just lost 3 positions. Or certainly 2 positions he's lost.
Gosh.
SVD Rackler very late. Toxic down pretty much side by side. He's passed him. Toxic passing him, just coming into his line slightly. Berra on the back end. 3 wide into turn 1. Toxic will hold the inside line. SVD Rackler all the way around the outside on the ultras. Good stuff, and Toxic just pushes them offline slightly. They're not going to go side by side through here, surely. Somebody's got to back off, and it's SVD Rackler who backs off, and Toxic keeps that position for now. But it is really close racing. A little bit over-aggressive in places, but it's really close racing. Oh, and Berra down the inside on SVD Rackler. That's what I mean about over-aggressive racing, but he has got that move done. It's just a thing from a couple of these guys, to be honest, out on track, and SVD Rackler, there's contact. SVD Rackler moving across onto Berra there. And that peed! And why on earth have we let him race after that dive bomb? He's just nearly cost 3 drivers at the race there, pretty much. As absolutely unreal driving from Dapé. You belong in open lobbies. Old Jake, by the way. Sorry, Arnold. Down the inside of Old Jake for 3rd. I think he's got him there. He has. Arnold's up to 3rd. And YBR, by the way, was saying, oh, there's contact. Dapé. Dapé, still a winner. Dapé, still a winner. And I think that was Pelly as well. 2 Ferraris. We're off, certainly. But who on earth has let Dapé race tonight? Honestly, absolutely unbelievable racing. Really top-notch stuff from Dapé. That was just That was honestly just probably one of the, again, I said it last week or the week before, I'll say it again, maybe one of the worst pieces of driving I think I've ever seen. And that's being honest. And he can criticise me as much as he wants for that. Oh, Jake Belloway's just got past Arnold. Diving it down the inside, Danny Rick-esque. Down the inside of turn 1. Nice move. But the top 2, getting away. It's 4.2 seconds. Matey Boy and Van Dongen. Are they favourites now to take this race win?
I think so. They've got a huge gap. 3.8 seconds. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe it's too early to call right now on lap 4 out of 28.
They've got the break. It's going to help them, though. All of this battling that's been happening on behind. By the way, Pelly is going to go for a move on the F1 Spider, I think, for 10th. Going to wait for the DRS zone. Good move there by Pelly. F1 Spider just overshooting the corner, and Pelly should already be passed. Down the straight.
Van Dongen. Oh, here we go.
Yeah, Van Dongen and Arno as well. Matey Boy. Ooh. Matey Boy leaving him no room there. Wasn't really a
win.
Safe bit of driving. Oh no, oh Jake, look at Toxic getting involved in this. 3-way battle for third. Oh, and there's contact. Toxic catches old Jake.
No.
Toxic catches old Jake. I'm not sure if he's going to give up position. Arnold's off quite wide. Baron Bjorn Voss. Watch out for Bjorn Voss. By the way,
he's done it.
Van Dongen. I think Matey Boy is letting him through there. You might have just heard me on stream about not leaving them any room. But Van Dongen, he's overshooting the tyres. The Ultrasofts really not like it around here. Don't think they're operating at the best temperature. Toxic, by the way, has already got past Arno running down the straight. He's going to hog that inside line. He's already got the move done. Arno. Oh, Jake is attempting this down the inside on Arno. There is a bit of lag going on from old Jake's end, but he's got that move done. Arno giving him plenty of space, but there's no space there. There's no room at the inn. Through the S section, through turn 2, that was Bjorn Voss and Berra goes side by side, and Arno's off. Arnold's off. I think he was contacted by somebody there. I'm not sure who it was. Might have been contacted with somebody, I'm not sure. But Van Dongen, Matey Boy, top 2 at the minute. I'm just going to tune into the comments, see what people are saying about this race so far.
Some crazy stuff so far.
Here comes the battle for the lead though. Matey Boy closing him in. Don't think he's closing him in enough though. He's not. He's really not closing him in enough. Dongen holds it. Baron or Jake. Could get past Toxic here. Oh no, Toxic's now clear of these. My fault! So Jake! No. Is this F3 or Dodgems? Baron now trying to dive down the inside. Bjorn Voss though has got past them both. Bjorn Voss is going to get past them both here down the inside. Good Peter driving by Bjorn Voss. Can he get the move done around the outside? He's already got it done. Bjorn Voss.
Wow.
Surely has got that move done. We'll see it. Out the camera angle, he's done it. Bjorn Voss gets past 2 for 1. And that's like a supermarket deal there for Bjorn Voss. 2 for 1. He's up to 4th. There's old Jake Pitts. Old Jake Pitts. So obviously that's the first pit stop at the front leaders at this stage. Yellow flag in sector 3. I think that was Arno has spun. Arno has spun. Daft-peed again. Daft-peed again. Yeah. Sadly. But up 6 out of 28. If you're just tuning in to Global Hub Racing F3, then welcome. And if you are a new subscriber, welcome as well. We love to have you here. It is Van Dongen and Matey Boy, 6 cents of a second out in front. Toxic in 3rd, Bjorn Voss in 4th. Championship standings at the minute, by the way. Bjorn Voss and still a winner are the 2 that can only win the championship, currently in 4th and 10th on position. Toxic just losing a bit of time there. An interesting comment by Montana. People, him saying people not aware of tyre temps. I certainly think so, especially on the ultra soft runners, they're not aware.
I'm just watching Daft-peed.
Yeah, Daft-peed's going to get move on F1 Spider done here, down the inside of the Dane on the Dutchman, on the Irishman, sorry, and the Irishman gets him back. Parks it on the Apex nicely, similar to a move I've done in GT Sport today. F1 Spider down the inside. Daft-peed will try and hold it around the outside. He'll try and hug the inside line now. The next corner, but contacts him. Just moving across his line. I think, to be honest, that was Daft-peed's fault. As F1 Spider was sticking to his line quite nicely there. That was Daft-peed just turning into him and contact being made. Toad's right on the back of Berra. 5th and 6th. Softs now begin to operate at a better temperature compared to the supers, I think.
Matey Boy 310, so he's able to stick with Mr. Van Dongen.
Sticking with him really well.
It's good to see.
Sticking with him really well. Circuit of the Americas, not failing to deliver on the great battles here. Yeah, I totally agree with that comment, Montana. Really agree. Been some great battling so far, as the leaders are about to prove here. They're on the ultra softs. Van Dongen losing it on the curb slightly. Matey Boy right on the back end of him. And by the way, old Jake has pitted. He's behind SVD Rackler, who has jumped him, I'm pretty sure, in the pits. Toxic closing up to the front too as well for LK Racing. Can he? I did predict him for the race win, and it's looking good. And it's looking good for Bjorn Voss as well, and Berra. So there's my top 3, 3rd, 4th and 5th. I'm very happy with my prediction so far. It's going fantastically well.
There's the move. Matey Boy up into first now.
Yep, gets it done. Van Dongen, I think, might just be, yeah, I think these guys in front would pit either this lap or next lap, as we see still a winner getting past Dapede on the braking zone at the end of the straight. Up to 9th. Now, next attention's on F1 Spider. Not a great result here from Stinner winner, but he's recovering well and he's making his way up through the field. So watch him as Van Dongen comes into the pits. Van Dongen is in, and the top 3 now, Matey Boy, Toxic, Bjorn Voss, and Bjorn Voss right on the back end of Toxic all of a sudden. He set these tyres up, he's been jostling for position in the mid-pack, and just ahead of the front mid-pack battle, and now Bjorn Voss really liking his chances here. Really liking his chances. Check by the way, new fastest lap 35.0, so that'll be an extra point for him. Toxic just going wide of the curve there, coming through the S section, but Matey Boy, Toxic, Bjorn Voss, top 3 at the minute. Did we see a move for Stinner winner? Yeah, Stinner winner's got past F1 Spider. That must have been down into turn 1. Get that move done. Now pulling away quite considerably. Softs now beginning to run at a better temperature, as I said a couple of minutes ago. Thank you for the support, everyone, in the comment section. Looking really good. 24 people watching and 10 likes. Thank you very much for tuning in. 3-way battle for the lead. Look at this, Toxic closing down on Matey Boy. Look at the straight line speed, he's going to hog it down the inside. Oh, contact!
That's, yeah.
Toxic, I don't think, was aware of his line there. That's going to let Bjorn Voss run on the outside. If I've got to be honest, and if I was a member of LK Racing, which I'm not, I think Toxic should ideally let Bjorn Voss through and let Matey Boy back through. But I think Matey Boy now will come into the pits, so there's no point. Yeah, it's wasteful. It's a waste of his race, really, now, Toxic, if he does that. So, if he was on the same tyre, on the same set of ultras, then I'd be thinking. Matey Boy, by the way, is still continuing on another lap. So no contact, obviously. No wing damage for Toxic, but now Bjorn Voss for the lead of the race. Got past him. There's a yellow flag in sector 3. Oh, Berra's spun at the final corner.
Oh, Berra, oh.
Berra has spun at the final corner. I'm not sure if that was losing it at the back end there. If he's lost on the back end or if there's been contact with somebody, I don't think there has. He hasn't got a puncture or anything. That's just weird. Never seen anybody really spin at the final corner before. All 15 still going, by the way, of those who were racing. Bjorn Voss, Toxic, and Bjorn Voss is edging out that gap. 1.1 seconds. That gap is increasing. Watch out for Pelly, though, and behind. He's in 5th, right on the back of Toad now, running down the straight. Could get him if he's got enough speed down the straight. Matey Boy taking a much wider line compared to Toxic there, running down the straight. Pelly not going to go for move.
Yeah.
F1 Spider closing in on old Jake. Of course, old Jake has already pitted, so SVD Rackler is actually coming back at him on an older set of the Super Softs. Dives it down the inside. Will he make the corner? He does slightly, but he was always going to over-race himself at the corner, as old Jake has. And we see Toad and Pelly. I think Pelly had got the move done down the inside at turn 15, as Matey Boy is coming into the pits. Matey Boy in. Yeah, Pelly got the move done down at turn 15. Toad has got it back around the outside of 16, 17 and 18, so all full credit there to Toad to get past. He's back up to third. Holding on grimly, I think. Polly got it down the inside, don't move! Toad gives him the room, he gets the switch back, and that is a perfection switch back from Toad. Brilliant driving, Toad it up to third. Really good battle this is developing into, these two. Really good battle. Lead on the soft, so these are going to be running at least around, ideally, lap 18 if they want to get a super soft run of 10 laps. I think would be the best strategy. That could be me.
Definitely still the winner getting a penalty.
Yeah, SVD Rackland was closing in on F1 Spider. He's very slow in the corners. Has he got full wing damage? SVD Rackland trying to nick it down the inside. Never going to work there. He might get the move done here if he hangs it to the inside. SVD Rackler on the brakes. F1 Spider out brakes himself. This should be SVD Rackler through. Ooh. It is, and he's up there.
What a slide.
And in fact, Van Dongen. That's Van Dongen getting past. So Van Dongen already into the pits. Touch to the end can work from here. Van Dongen ran the outside of his teammate.
Oh my.
Van Dongen ran the outside of his teammate, just forced off track, but he's going to get the inside line. Late on the brakes, Van Dongen down the inside. It's good battling, just forced him off track slightly. But that is brilliant driving from Van Dongen. Gets past him. Here comes F1 Spider down the inside now, and SVD Rackler trying to take opportunistic move there from F1 Spider, trying to make that move work. But goodness me, Van Dongen gets past, and we nearly saw F1 Spider getting past SVD Rackler as well. But now Van Dongen focusing on the current net leader of this race, old Jake, who will have to pit again, for sure.
You will indeed.
Somebody asking, how can you participate? We've only got 3 weeks of the season left, so you may as well come on F1 2019 with us. Here comes Van Dongen down the inside, and old Jake, never going to work. Down the inside there. Yeah. Matey boy right in the back of F1 Spider. Watch this coming through turns 3 and 4 to the S section. Looking really good. Van Dongen 3-second time penalty. Everyone's still continuing though. I'm getting very random friend requests off people, which I'm guessing is people that's actually watching us here tonight and wanting to join in on the action.
Yeah.
Yeah, current leagues, it's without assists.
All Toad?
Toad down the inside on Toxic. Was that a bit of a let through by Toxic?
He's gone wide.
Matey boy's got past. Matey boy's got past F1 Spider there. Matey boy past F1 Spider for 10th, that is. But Matey boy currently net 4th. I've got him in at the minute. Van Dongen trying to go around the outside of old Jake there. Goodness me. Oh, Toxic! Oh! Have I just seen that? That was copycat Toad on Pelly. Toxic's just done him around the outside.
And he comes
and he's pitting as well. He's pitting as well. That is a fantastic move though by Toxic around the outside of Toad. That is simply extraordinary moves. Really good driving here so far. Might have been a bit aggressive. Berra's coming into the pits as well and behind. Van Dongen nearly outbreaks himself.
It is, yeah.
Into the back of old Jake.
The train forming.
Pelly and Toad. If you want to watch that, I'll watch Van Dongen and old Jake, who's looking very close here actually. Not going to go for the move. SVD Rackler calls up quite a lot. Toxic! Is it just going to sneak ahead of Matey Boy? He is! Toxic has jumped Matey Boy in the pits. That is massive! Considering Toxic, I think was about 5 seconds down, was he?
He was.
I think he was about 5 seconds down, I'm pretty sure. Wow, Toxic's now net 4th. And do you know what? I think he's favoured to win this now. I know Van Dongen ahead's already been on 4-lap old softs, but Toxic's just came out the pits. He's got more chance of those softs making it to the end than Van Dongen, who is about to get past old Jake, by the way, and easily gets past. And here comes SVD Rackler as well. Oh, SVD Rackler! Oh my goodness me! Oh, I thought he was trying to do 2 for 1. Oh, Jake's back down the inside, and SVD Rackler down the inside! Down the inside, oh, that is terrific! And Van Dongen now get it back down the inside of him, switch back from SVD Rackler. A bit of contact between old Jake there, trying to go down the inside. SVD Rackler really attacking this and driving well. Van Dongen driving well. 2 Red Bulls. This is what it should be like in F1. SVD Rackler now down the inside of the final corner. Got him. Got him. Van Dongen always going to lose out on the apex of the final corner there. SVD Rackler with the DRS gets back
who's
through.
out the pits?
Here comes Bjorn Voss coming out the pits. He's going to be out ahead of those guys. These guys, go on. He's not careful. He could be behind them. Oh my goodness me, he's just out ahead of them. But cold tyres now, that's going to play into the guys in behind. So this is all beginning to play into like some Matey Boy and Toxic's hands. If you see SVD Rackler losing it through the S section slightly there.
Yeah.
Matey Boy got past Toxic, has he?
Yes.
He has.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah, Matey Boy has got past Toxic. We missed that. So Matey Boy's got past Toxic. It must have been turn 1 or to the S section, 16, 17, 18. Last up around. My God. I'm breathless at the minute. Penny and Toad are maintaining each other's gaps nicely.
For it. Oh, that is so tight. Bit of
Oh, a
contact.
little bit banging wheels, but that is good. Managing his limits at the minute. But Bjorn Voss, just a bit of a lock up there. It's beginning to let Bjorn Voss get away. Those softs are going to be operating at a better temperature compared to his wearing supers. And indeed, wearing softs as well for Van Dongen. Oh, it's been constant action, goodness me. Something I've never known. Where's this hectic? Van Dongen needed his out of the last 2 corners there, out of turn 19.
Oh.
My God, he was nearly in the wall. I'm saying that as a figure of speech, he wasn't in the wall, but he was nearly going to end up that way if he didn't recover that. So good recovery there by Van Dongen, and he's kept ahead of Toxic, but obviously that gap now 4 tenths. I'm just going to message this guy, by the way, the thingy. In fact, I'm going to just go off. I'm just going to have a look at my friend request and accept some people. Oh no, actually, in fact,
yeah, Toxic has got past Matey Boy again, and he's pulled away by over a second, so Matey Boy's not going to get DRS here. But Toxic will on both. Well, one of the Red Bulls anyway.
He'll get one of them, yeah. Back on board with the action. I'll come on board with the penalties, by the way. We are halfway through. What a first half the rest has been, and if it's going to be shaping up into anything the second half's going to be, then my God, you're in for a treat. Toxic not going to go for the move, though. I think Van Dongen had a better straight line speed there than him. So Van Dongen had a better straight line speed there than Toxic, who could try for a move here. He's going to try more. No, thinks about it. Toxic having a much better race, of course, compared to Mexico last week. If you remember him being out on lap 1, I'm pretty sure. He's got 15 laps longer than what he has done in Mexico.
Look at that slide, wow.
But that gap for the lead is just constant. Pelly is never going to be close enough to go for the move, and Toad is never close enough to pull away. It's a yo-yo effect, I think, is going on. I wouldn't call it a yo-yo effect, but they're staying right within each other. And they still haven't pitted yet, and this could be playing to their advantage, actually, at the end of the race. So this is shaping up to be a GHR Classic! Toad ran wide, here comes Pelly! This is the opportunistic move that we're talking about for the lead of the race. The current lead of the race, Pelly is going to have the straight line speed down the inside. Toad on the left-hand side of the screen in the Mercedes. Pelly on the right-hand side. He is going to launch it up the inside.
There we go.
Both maintaining the limits really well, and Pelly's got that move done brilliantly down the inside of the end of the straight. Gets that move done. He's up to P1. Finally, he makes that move stick when the camera turns to him. Brilliant move. Van Dongen, look at a battle for 5th. Currently out on track.
5. Oh,
really close, really close. Van Dongen runs wide. Toxic's going to be let through on the outside. Van Dongen not careful. Might make contact with him. Well, that is good. Driving just off some off track slightly. Toxic's going to have the run up the inside. He's got him. Toxic gets it down the inside. Van Dongen's going to try and come back though. Van Dongen tries to come back, just forces Toxic to move out wide.
Oh, he's got a bit of a slide. Oh.
Oh.
So
Van Dongen
close, and
trying to
Toad's
launch it
got
down the inside, a bit
Pelly.
of tap on the back end. Toad has got Pelly for the lead of the race. All kicking off here in America. Lap 16 out of 28. We're just more than halfway through. Toxic down the inside on SVD Rackler. Wants to get rid of him as soon as possible. Gets rid of him as soon as possible. Gets the move done and pushes SVD Rackler back into his teammate. And that's going to help. That's not going to help Matey Boy at all there, because he's going to be catching that battle now. Toxic had to make that move done. Had to make that move stick. He is now in net second and only 3 seconds off the net lead, which is Bjorn Voss. Had to make that move stick. Pelly has got past Toad again.
Again?
This is unreal. Toad's going to get past him now
He's
down the
gonna get
straight. Look at
past,
this. Side by side between the two Dutchmen. This is fantastic racing between both of them. They're keeping the limits really nice and dry and clean. Toad down the inside. Gets it done. Wow. Wow.
Oh.
Pelly again down the inside. This battle this battle is really good. Makes up for Bjorn Voss and still a winner at the minute.
Oh, he's gone too deep.
Toad goes wide, round the outside, Pelly. He's going to try switch back here down the inside. He'll have Toad's tyres are wearing more than usual. SVD Rackler has got past Van Dongen, who overhits the corner. SVD Rackler is back in. Beginning to hold the guys up. Stinner winner's in. Stinner winner is in. As Berra has made a move on Scar for the down the order. As well. SVD Rackler in. SVD Rackler in. So we are beginning to see this race now finally unfold. Toad out in front, 7/10 of a second. Pelly in second. Bjorn Voss, 7.8 seconds. I think Toad's the quicker driver at this stage, because I think he is. He's closing them in, you know. Oh.
This is so interesting. I don't know who's going to win this.
Yeah, Toxic's getting half a second this lap. Comments the LK Racing Esports account in the comments. And Toxic is gaining 2.2 seconds. That gap is closing, but I'll tell you why it's closing. ERS, 10% for Toxic, 50% for Bjorn Voss.
Oh,
very crucial,
right,
that.
well, there you go.
Very crucial. So that is why he's getting half a second. But just to think, oh, he's the best driver in the world. No, he's not. He's using up too much ERS. Because it's averaging. Looking between both of them, although he's getting closer. At the minute, as I have a real feeling that Matey Boy and Van Dongen's going to kick off any minute. And then Toad's finally in, by the way. Is Pelly coming in behind him?
No, he's staying out.
No. Still out, which was quite interesting. But I'm sure I've just seen them lose a bit of time, actually. I thought I saw him make a mistake at the final corner. Interesting to read there. That gap has definitely closed.
Yeah.
I think he got a bit sideways at the final corner. They should make an F1 race in Minecraft. Oh dear. Somebody's PlayStation was shut down with a technical error, and I apologise. I think that's Dapede in the comment section there. Oh, it is. Yeah, it is Dapede. His AI is going round, which is a shame. We're down to 14 humans at the minute out on track, and there's not really much going on apart from this now unfolding battle between 4th and 5th out on track. I'm Dongen and Matey Boy, who will be 3rd and 4th out on track when Pelly comes in the pits. Stinner went on the super soft. Do you think he can close in at a good rate? He's 3.7 seconds behind on Van Dongen and Matey Boy. If he catches at like what, 7/10 a second, could he win this race? You what?
No, don't worry.
Do you guys race on Project Cars 2? We will be. We will be, and I will give an update about Project Cars 2 at the end of this stream. But more pressing matters. He saved up more ERS, and Toxic is catching 9/10 of a second.
This will be for victory.
Stinner Winner new fastest lap. He's just taken out 1.2 seconds on Matey Boy, Stinner Winner. 1.2 seconds out on Matey Boy, that lap alone. So watch out for Stinner Winner coming through this field. But just come on about Project Cars. Oh, Bjorn Voss is wide! Bjorn Voss really wide there at the S section. Really big mistake made by Bjorn Voss. That is the net leader. And now, all of a sudden, from what was a second, it's now less than 0.2 of a second, and Toxic is in the best opportunistic move here. He's in the best possible position. It slides it at the apex of turn 10. Now on the down the strip, but look at the closing speed. Look at this closing speed. Incredible. Oh my god. He's gone past him as if he wasn't even there, but I have to say that was premature because he was in no EOS. But Toxic now in the net lead. And we're going to see a battle to the end, I think, for the lead of the race. This is going to be brilliant.
Stinner Winner might catch up, you know.
Stinner Winner's catching, yeah. Just going to come on to him. Stinner Winner has gained another... This must be another 2 seconds gain, surely. Pelly finally relinquishes the lead, by the way, out in front. He should be getting out ahead of Berra, I think. SVD Raptor, 7th and 8th. Just watch out. Toad has really gained, actually, when he came in the pits. Here comes Bjorn Voss for the lead. Bjorn Voss down the inside, got him. No EOS being used up by Toxic, so again, a bit premature. Stinner Winner has got past Matey Boy down the inside. Stinner Winner's got 4th. This is all hotting up. This is all hotting up. This is going to be such a good race to the end. Get some popcorn. Get on the edge of your seats, because honestly, this race is developing into something special. This might be F3, this might be one of the lower tiers that we've got, but my god, the racing tonight, certainly from the top 5, top 6, to include Toad, has been utterly phenomenal. It's been really great.
Oh,
here he comes! Bjorn Voss will try and come back at him. Now he's in the EOS again.
Goodness me.
Easy. Oh, wow. Stinner Winner! Oh, what a move!
He's done it. He's up to 3rd. Stinner Winner, I think.
Oh!
Is going to win
Daniel Ricciardo S by Stinner Winner down the inside at the end of the straight. That has just let Van Dongen pretty much won to get a new piece of underwear there. Stinner Winner up to 3rd place. What a move. And now I think he could be favoured to take this win. This is all shaping up into what is going to be a hell of a race. By the way, Pelly got out behind Berra, and that is going to hot up very shortly as well. Pretty much 4 battles going on. Got a battle for 1st, battle for 3rd, battle for 7th. And then a battle for 12th between F1 Spider and Arno, who have had some sort of contact, because F1 Spider left through Arno.
Oh.
Oh. Penalty situation. Let's give you the penalty situation.
Oh yes. What's going on?
Toxic, 2 penalties. Bjorn Voss, 2 penalties. Stinner Winner, 3 penalties. Oh.
Oh.
Van Dongen, 3 penalties. Matey Boy, 1 penalty. Watch out for him. Toad, 3 penalties. Berra, 2 penalties. Pelly, 4 penalties. As he's got past Berra, I think, there. SVD Rackler has got 7 penalties. Oh my god. Oh, Jake has got 5. What? Scar has got a stop goal and 2 penalties. Arno has got 2 penalties. Phil McConaughey has got 2 penalties. F1 Spider's got 1. And Dapede has got 4.
Yeah, and just you going through the list there, I think
about... got 3 seconds.
Yeah, Matey Boy just picked up another penalty.
That's 2 seconds for him now. 2 3-second time penalties. But look at Toad right on the back of him, though. Toad right on the back. Toad just settled down slightly, but Toxic leading 7/10 of a second. He's been in this position before, and I hate to think he fails. Toad, by the way, has got past Matey Boy quite easily. Matey Boy's going to try and nick it down the inside. Never going to work. Toad's got to move. He's up to 5th. What was I saying about Toxic? Yeah, he's been in this position before, if you remember, in one of the races this season. I forgot which one. But he was in this position. He was leading, and then he bottled it, and I think he didn't finish the race in the end.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure it was Belgium or Italy where we've got Paul. Here we go, though. Here we go. They're around the same levels actually on the ERS. Toxic, Beyond Boss. But look at Stin and Winner still closing in. But now Beyond Boss has got past him easily. Toxic will try and hold it, braking much later than Beyond Boss. Has got him pretty much on the quarters of the car. Not quite though. And Stin and Winner's just going to sit and wait. He's on a set of supers. He doesn't want to be over racing these because obviously once it gets to the end of the race, these will be wearing more compared to the softs ahead.
Be really tricky.
Be very tricky. Beyond Boss, Toxic, yellow flag, sector 1, sector 2. Phil McConaughey is off. And that's through the S section. Oh, has he got a puncture actually? He's just spinning the car constantly.
Has he? Let's have a look.
No, he hasn't got a puncture. He hasn't got a puncture, so... Oh, okay. Still a winner on Toxic! Still a winner has got Toxic for second! And Toda's got Van Dongen as well!
Wow,
out of the same corner. At the last corner. Toda's got up to fourth. Still a winner now up to second. That was unexpected. I was so unexpected I wasn't even on board with them.
Yeah, I was looking
Goodness me.
A Williams spin.
This is all hotting up though. If Toxic can try and stick it on the back end of these two and keep him within tabs, then he might win this. But once again, Bjorn Voss still a winner. I'm of the opinion that they're showing everyone up again. Because they're now first and second from pretty much in the back. Here comes Stinner Winner for the lead. The ultimate comeback for Stinner Winner. Ran the outside on Beyond Boss. He is going to fight this, you know, Beyond Boss down the inside. Force him a bit off track. Side by side now up towards the next corner. Right-hander. Stinner Winner gets the move done. Gets it done, but look at Toxic on the back. He is sticking with them. He is sticking with them. And I wouldn't honestly rule out Toad for the win.
Toad.
3.2 seconds behind, he's not too far off, you know. If these start battling, if the top two start battling especially, bring Toxic back into it, Toad could win this.
That would be incredible.
This is all developing really into something that is thingy. And just to add even more spatter into the works, Phil McConaughey's just came out bits.
Ahead of these guys, or where is he? Oh, there he is. Right, okay.
There he is. He's about 5 seconds ahead of these guys. As long as he doesn't interfere, then he should be fine.
Yeah.
But I think now Toxic, those tyres, a lap older than Bjorn Voss. He's just starting to lose the temperature in them slightly. They're going to come back to him, but he's now losing the time. He's got to be trying to stick with these two to try and win this. And Montana's saying, by the way, Toad on for the win. I don't think he is, you know, now. It just came down to 2.9 seconds, and then that gap is now on the way back out to 3.1 seconds, running down the straight. Still a winner, by the way. Bird has flown, it seems, out in front. Bjorn Voss later on the brakes. Toxic 1.2 seconds off. Matey Boy's getting close to Van Dongen. It's the only real battle now unfolding. Oh, is he going to launch it? If he tried that, goodness me, that would have been contact in half.
Wow.
But what a race F3 has been so far. America never fails to disappoint, and thank God we put it on the calendar.
Yeah, of course. Always been a great track for racing. Always has been.
Stunner has 4 penalties, and the other guys have 3 each. I've been wisely informed by Montana, and I will check to see if that's true now. I'm pretty sure it is. 4 penalties for Stinner Winner, 3 penalties for Bjorn Voss, 3 penalties for Toxic. He is completely and utterly right. So Bjorn Voss and Toxic that can stay within 3 seconds of him. But I think the way Stinner Winner's going, he's pulling away from them both. Stinner winner, I think, might win this.
Let's wait and find out.
1.5 seconds. That PDI is into the pits, by the way. I hope the F2, the top 2 will be in F2 next season. Hopefully, give the people that are as fast a chance as Billy. Totally agree, but obviously we have got to. We'll be starting fresh on F1 2019, as it is a brand new game dynamic. So we could be seeing drivers here like Stinner winner Bjorn Voss. Are we going to see Matey Boy go for a move? He is going to go for a move down the inside here. Matey Boy, not quite. Good attempt though. Good attempt. He got the car pretty much alongside him. I can't wait for the steward's office to be alight with battles instead of bloody overtake, instead of bloody incidents.
Apart from the start, of course.
Yeah, apart from the start, which of course we will investigate. But currently, Stinner winner, Bjorn Voss, Toxic, on for the top 3. Toad not making any impression now. He's losing more time to Toxic. Losing more time. 3.7 seconds. That gap has extended out by 7 tenths. Is he? No. Oh, he might! He might, you know! Here comes Matey Boy! On Van Dongen, he's got the run, he's got to back off though, never, yeah. I think he would have had a much better run if he got a much better run through there, but Van Dongen losing time! Oh, was that puncture?
Oh, where's he gone?
Was that puncture for Van Dongen? No, it's not, he's just lost the back end. I thought it was a puncture for him.
Mistake. And there's Pelly in the background catching now, he'll get that position, surely.
He's on a set of ultras. Yeah, he's on a set of ultras, closing in. Scar and old Jake. Old Jake back up the inside of Scar at turn 1. Yeah, for the last point, and old Jake has got the move done, and Arno has got past F1 Spider as well. Oh, and F1 Spider. I think both of these have been aggressively battling each other. I think is the best way to say this between these two. And F1 Spider just nearly made contact with them.
Alright, I see. I didn't quite catch that.
Montana needs to race in F3. But look at the gap now, though. Look at the gap. As Pelly, by the way, has got past Van Dongen.
Oh dear.
He just mincemeated him there. Pelly has just mincemeated Michel Van Dongen. But yeah, I was just on about the gap there. It was at 2.8 seconds for a brief second, and now it just came down slightly. He's way too slow and inconsistent. Speaking of inconsistency, it's going to be Pelly down the inside. Matey Boy's going to try and hang around the outside, though. Pelly's got that move done. Signed, sealed and delivered. He'll get the run off the corner because of the tyres. Pelly's got that move done. He's up to 5th. Making good progress through the field. He was wishing probably it was a 100% race as opposed to a 50%. But he would have an honest, good chance of trying to get a top 3 here. And he could still do with the penalties. Got a blistering occurring on those softs though. Matey Boy, Van Dongen really struggling.
Oh, you can really see it now.
And gap, 3 seconds. 3 seconds for the lead. Stinner winner is just at this stage. If the race was to end now, he would win. He would win.
It's just hanging on though.
All kicking off in the comment section, by the way. Yeah, what was I saying about F1 2019? It's a whole new game dynamic, so people will be placed according to their pace on that game. Not on F1 2018, will be placed on that new game. Whole new game dynamic, which we will be working with, and I will certainly be working with 3 days in advance of general release date, where sign-ups will open on the 28th of June. And I'll just put 10J in timeout. There we go. Let's get rid of him. Final lap though, Stinner winner, 3.5 seconds. He's still pulling away. Might have this secured, but you never know. One mistake is all it takes for him to lose control of the car. One mistake. Three and a half seconds, maintaining that gap nicely. Bjorn Voss second. Toxic, by the way, is driving really well. He's sticking to the back end of Bjorn Voss. He hasn't let him get away totally. Still 1.3 seconds away. And now, in fact, is he just going to be within DRS? No, he's just outside of DRS. Which is a shame. But Toxic has driven well, Stinnerman and Bjorn Voss have driven well. And Toad and Pelly, Matey Boy, Van Dongen all have driven well tonight. Berry's had a bit of a slow burning race. But now, coming into the final sector, on the final lap of the race, apart from old Jake and Scott having the battle further down, and Phil McConaughey and F1 Spider getting going at it, just ahead of Stinner Winner actually. It is going to be, we see, nearly Phil McConaughey trying to go down the inside here with F1 Spider. They're racing for the line here, these two. F1 Spider's just going to come out ahead. But Stinner Winner now round the final corner. The Dutchman is going to win. Stinner Winner across the line, wins here in America. Round down of the championship goes to him. Bjorn Voss is going to be second, the second off in the end due to the penalties. Toxic in third. Watch out for Toad on the penalties though. Same penalties. Fourth, Pelly across the line in fifth. I think we're just going to stay the same really. Matey Boy, Van Dongen. Yeah, Pelly, 2 excessive penalties really. Barra's going to be coming across the line into 8th. Barra across the line across an 8, gets 7th though because of the penalties. SVD Rackler now across the line. He drove well with Van Dongen, I've got to say.
Yeah.
And then battles early on. Old Jake and Scar better come across the line 10th and 11th. There's a yellow flag in Sector 1 and Sector 2, and it is... nobody. Nobody. Old Jake across the line in 10th. Scar jumps up to 9th and nicks by 800ths of a second off SVD Rackler. Old Jake now 11th. Arno we're waiting on F1 Spider and Phil McConaughey. Fastest lap, by the way, if nobody sets it, will be Arno. Arno will be setting the fastest lap.
Oh.
Toad saying that was his worst league race, and Berra saying he got bullied by a few cars around him. Put your stream your POV, so I'll have a look at it and I'll put it in.
Oh, he's gone off.
Arno across the line. F1 Spider, Phil McConaughey,
Go for it. Oh.
13th and 14th. F1 Spider holding on. I think Phil has got penalties, so yeah, same amount of penalties, so F1 Spider comes across the line. He finished 13th, and Phil McConaughey in 14th, and that is the end of the action here tonight in F3. But of course, stay here because the driver interviews are going to be coming up. As we now see the podium celebrations about to come onto my screen. And it is Stinner Winner from a very unlikely position, qualifying in 13th on the grid. He has won here tonight in F3. Never thought I'd be saying that at the start of this race.
Well, I did have a feeling. In fact, what was my prediction? It was...
Stinner Winner, Bjorn Voss and... somebody. Did you get it right?
No.
Somebody go back on the stream and go to our predictions. But Stinner Winner then wins here. Bjorn Voss in second. Toxic in third. Drove really well for a majority of this race. It's such a shame he didn't win this, actually, I think. Toad in fourth. Matey Boy in fifth. Of course, these are post-race results and not official results, because we will take investigations. Van Dongen in sixth. Barra in second. Pelly in eighth. Scott in ninth. SVD Rackler in 10th, Old Jake, Arno, F1 Spider, Phil McConaughey and Dat Pease. 14 finishes in the end, excluding Dat Pease. My driver of the day, a toss-up between Stinner Winner, Bjorn Voss and Toxic, I think.
I've got to go for Stinner Winner, based on the fact that not only has he won the race, but if you remember at the start, he got involved in that collision, lost a lot of time, but he stayed out of it and kept his head down and won the race, despite penalties.
Oh yeah, really interesting comment actually by Unseen, just came through. With no ballast in F1 2019, pace could be completely different to 2018, so tiers could be more different than you actually think. Which is why I've been on about new game dynamic, and that's what I've been on about with the thing. But yeah, that is us over and done with. But now, driver interviews.
And it's time for the Monaco Grand Prix.
Oh, yes. Absolutely fantastic. I cannot wait. Oh, what on earth have they announced about this iPad OS, which I missed Cause a commentary.
Ah. Oh, I got a friend request. Who is this? Is it Mr. Fletcher? Is it? It is VGIA. Yeah. No idea who that is. Oh. Excellent. Let's get him in. Let's get him in. Let's get Fletcher in. Let's get this guy in. YBR. As of when? Do we? Do we? I haven't even checked.
We were on. Oh, Mr. Myers here still, by the way. I totally forgot about him.
Yeah, I've unmuted him just now.
He's not here. Oh, ridiculous. I can't go on for an interview.
Goodness me. Right, Monaco time. And also interview time. So, let's have a look. Who we've got? I got the race winner. Stinner winner, congratulations. Another victory to add to the many wins you've had this season. But first of all, talk us through the beginning of the race, because it wasn't as easy for you to try and get up the field. We saw you get involved in a bit of a collision or something happened maybe in front of you with that Pede, so talk us through the start.
Yeah. I thought it would be fun.
It's Kyle's mic if you want to mute him.
Oh, hang on.
I've just muted him just so we can get through the interviews.
So yeah, I thought it would be fun to start from the back, but oh my god, it was so busy at all the corners. So, and yeah, I had a collision. I don't know. Yeah, that Pete touched Scar and Scar touched me, so I went into the grass. Yeah, I really messed up my my first stint, but luckily I had no damage and could just do my pace and saw that some other guys were on 2 stops or something. I don't know. But I just drove and drove. I'm really exhausted right now. But yeah, eventually.
Oh my god, we've got a decent car.
Björn had some issues with his controller, so probably he should have won the race. But yeah, fortunate for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you had to make that gap and get all those positions there, because of course you had quite a few penalties. And of course, you had to make sure that gap was over 3 or so seconds to Bjorn Voss. So that must have been quite nerve-wracking at the end. Although maybe you didn't know about how the penalty situation or like of the other cars around you. So yeah, how were those last laps and just trying to pump out those times to try and win the race?
Yeah, there's such a fine margin between pushing flat out and risking penalties. In USA, so I was just driving as hard as I could, but that also included a lot of penalties. I I knew that Björn had 3 penalties. I knew I had 4, so yeah, I knew what to do, and just keep going, and eventually the gap was like 4 seconds. So yeah, pretty happy with that. But like I said, Björn should have won today.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of drivers could have won that race. It was very competitive. But yet, your Drivers' Championship lead extends, I do believe, and, well, the next race is Brazil, so only 2 rounds to go. Do you think you can win the championship next time out in Brazil?
I hope so. It is one of my worst tracks, but I'll give it a try.
That's what we like to hear. Well, thank you so much for giving us a very entertaining race, of course. And, yeah, until the next race, yeah. Well done and good luck.
Thanks, man. Cheers. Cheers for the comms.
Fantastic, and that is...
That love the commentators.
Yeah, who's next? Bjorn Voss, is he here or is he not? Or is it Toxic who's next, I think, maybe?
Yeah.
It is Toxic.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
oh, no. Oh, yes. Oh, you. Anyway, Toxic, how was the start of the race for you?
Well, qualifying was awful for me. Yeah, but the beginning of the race, it started off well, but just trying to get around traffic was really hard. People dive bombing up like every corner, pushing each other off the track, and it was hard to get past people. But eventually, I got past and clearer. It was good, but I kept on getting penalties, so that was what put me back, I think, from getting a high position.
Yeah, I mean, if you got a good position and yeah, didn't make that mistake or whatever, I mean, do you think this could have been a different race? Do you think with that cleaner, perhaps if you managed to get a great lap for pole, maybe you could have done well like in Mexico?
Yeah, possibly. I was on for a good lap, but the S section run, USA, it's so hard to invalidate. It's so hard to not invalidate your lap when you're pushing. So it's kind of like a chance that you do it, a chance that you don't.
Yeah, well, the race went, I mean, in terms of the result, is great. You know, you've got a podium, so yeah, how was the actual race then? Talk us through that.
First stint was alright, just getting through traffic, as I said, but the tyres at the end went off really, they were like really hot, so I had to pit early, and then I got held up by the 2 Red Bulls, I think. I'm not really sure if it was or not, but I think if I came out in front of them, and Matey Boy, if I came out in front of them, I would have been able to stay behind Bjorn Voss from the beginning, instead of having to catch him up.
Right, well, in the end, a good result nonetheless. Next up is Brazil, so yeah, how do you think you can get on there?
I don't really like the track, but I think if I'm going to try and practice for it and just do good qualifying and start towards the front, would be good.
Alright, well, all the best for the next race, and congratulations once again on your position today.
Thank you very much.
And next up is
Somebody. I don't know who it is.
Matey Boy? Is it Pelly?
Go on, I'll chat.
Pelly, Matey Boy? Which one?
Matey Boy.
Matey Boy. Oh, right, okay. Well, Matey Boy,
Pole
first
position. Pole position. That's the one you want to say.
of all, congratulations. Your first pole since China in F-Row, I do believe. Was I wrong about that, or was that...
You know, was it one where everyone was on the wets and I went on the slicks?
Yeah, that was the one. It was China.
That's it, yeah.
Yeah, and you got a similar position in this race, but talk us through the first part of the race, because that looked really encouraging for you. You were able to stick with the Red Bull, and
Yeah,
yeah, it's
yeah,
looking
no,
promising.
it was good. Car felt good. I was just getting on with it. Stuck with, it was that Van Dongen. Had a good battle with him. Good battle with Toxic. Although he did hit me up the arse at one point. For, I don't know why,
Oh.
but don't worry about that. But yeah, no, it was a good old battle. I had some good old racing.
Yeah, I mean, did you think at that point, with like the guys in third and fourth not gaining too much and like Bjorn Voss nowhere to be seen at the early stages, did you really think you could have won that? I mean, it was looking really good to start off with.
We're not so sure. I think I could have got a podium out of it, but I got 2 pennies, which I don't
Ah.
really like getting, and a couple of them were not my fault. So I think I could have got fourth, but if I got no pennies, yeah, I would have been third.
Yeah, but ultimately you settled for mid-table. I think. Wait, was it like fifth or sixth you finished in the end? I can't remember now. I've completely forgotten.
Fifth, I finished at the end.
Fifth. Yeah, 10 points. Great to add to a championship tally heading into the next race, which is Brazil. So yeah, how do you think you can get on there?
It's Center-esque, I think. I reckon I'll do round there.
Oh.
It's
So
not
what?
a bad track for me. It's alright. Well, I need a podium. I'm trying to get a podium before the end of the season. That's my goal. So that's what I'll be aiming for.
Well, we wish you all the best, of course, for them. But for now, well done on getting fifth today.
Thank you very much.
Oh, you.
Well, now.
Oh, there's a huge
Get out of the
roadblock.
way.
Oh
What are you doing?
my.
Oh, yeah. It's all over.
I might have slightly just caused that.
It's all over. Oh, definitely is.
Nobody has seen that. Nobody has seen what I've just done.
Oh, yellow flags. Oh dear. Poor
Yet you can
McLaren.
only use your imagination to see what has happened there.
Oh, who's toxic? Right.
What are you trying to get Ballboy for? I'm the owner going forward. Go.
Next is Pelly. So Pelly, how was your start of the race? Oh, brilliant! Yes, that's excellent. Yeah, just send it into the steward's office, then we'll investigate ASAP. But yeah, I mean, this race, I do remember you did. Oh my, you did win this race in F3, of course. So you had high hopes for this one, but yeah, a bit unfortunate for that to happen. But yeah, you had good battles anyway for the lead with Toad, so that must have been great to be a part of. Oh yeah.
Kelly, apparently your thing's not on sale, by the way.
Ah.
Ah.
Your voice is not on chair.
Is it not? Oh my, no. Oh no. Yeah, of course, Brazil next, so you're looking good for that one then, hopefully. Excellent stuff. Well, commiserations, but congratulations, of course, for getting some points, I do believe, in the end. Yeah, good luck in the next race then. You too, and yeah, thanks for racing. As Mr. Head has left, don't know what's happened there.
I've just how on earth have I just joined? Somebody's just left and I've become party owner again. What?
Wow.
That's strange. That is really strange.
Anyway, who's next? Oh no, Carl, we need to... Mads and Carl need to be interviewed, of course.
Mads, but we can obviously talk about Mads' race in his other league.
Oh yeah, how did that go? All that practice you did.
It went alright. I qualified P9 and I got P5. So yeah, I'm happy about that.
Excellent.
Yay.
Round of applause. Top 5. God, there's a lack of enthusiasm in this party.
I'm more bothered about iPad OS.
What's that?
So you care more about technology.
Yeah, iPad OS is going to be the new operating system for iPads.
What, like, so if you have an iPad Pro, is it gonna just go into it, like, or is it a
It's
new
going to
iPad?
be it's going to be on all iPads apparently.
Wow, that's gonna be good.
But all iPads that are currently within their life cycle, if you like, that are currently will be iOS 13.
But like the Air 2 or something like that onwards.
Right, shall I go through the schedule then? Of what's going on this week?
Yes, of course.
So tomorrow, there's nothing for us, but if you do want to catch some commentary, I am on TTGF2 commentary tomorrow night from 8 o'clock. If you do want to tune in for that, I will send a link into the Discord so nobody is missing out. What else is there? Wednesday. Now, there's nothing happening on Wednesday from us, but I will be hosting a test session for the GT3s around Interlagos this coming Wednesday from around 6 PM, so note the earliest start time, 6 PM, and I will keep that running till about 8:15, so there's plenty of time for people to practice and come along and just enjoy yourselves. We might even do a couple of 5-lap races around Interlagos as well. Who knows? And I might even get
You have a
streamed.
sneak peek.
Yeah, I might get even streamed, and you might also get a sneak peek of the new GT Sport Championship that will be starting come in 4 weeks' time. I'm working on details of it, but I can confirm that the championship that we are currently thinking of racing, or I am currently thinking of racing and introducing, is the Red Bull Juniors.
Good news,
Red
everyone.
Bull
They are
Juniors.
only worth 350k, so no one has to whine.
350k. If you've got one for free, then just use that one, ideally. So I don't want to be seeing you spend 350k on a Red Bull Junior, which you'll only be using for 8 weeks, which is how long the season will go for. But there is 16 races, so you can work out what we're going to be doing there. Thursday, F2, you're with me in the commentary box, sadly, on Thursday. What a joy that'll be. F1 on Friday, and then F4 on Saturday. And then everyone's favourite GT Sport Championship, the GHR GT3 Championship, comes back to Interlagos on Sunday, and that was going to be 6 PM for Pro-Am and 7:15 for Pro, as per usual. And couple of note changes. I am going to be testing out on Wednesday a new tyre wear. We're going to be reducing the tyre wear down to 3 from 4, and we are also going to be having ghosting on. They're the 2 changes that are going to be made for that test session on Wednesday. Because I've heard complaints about people about the tyre wear around Kyoto Yamagiwa, and frankly I think Interlagos might be the same track, so we'll just have a try, see what 3 times tyre wear is like around there, and then come to a conclusion on that. And then you will be the first to hear that on Thursday when the announcement will get made for that. Project Cars 2, now I did hear a couple of people in the comment section asking about Project Cars 2. We are going to be hopefully introducing sign-ups for another brand new championship that will be coming to GHR. Unfortunately, I cannot release what this one is going to be, because I mean, I don't even know it yet.
There's a high chance of one of them being something.
Yeah, hopefully it's going to be end of June, early July start date, and then we'll have Project Cars running through the summer. So that's what our plan is for that. And obviously GT Sport, and then Dirt Rally.
Ooh.
There's going to be plans for that getting introduced as well within the next 2 months. Within the next 2 months, Dirt Rally will also be coming, and that will be purely Rallycross to begin off with, as the Latvian Rallycross round is getting added. I think the Welsh Rally stage is getting added as well.
Hallelujah.
Which Mr. Meyer will be very happy with. And then they are also adding the German World Rally and the World Rallycross circuit for that at Hockenheim. So that's going to be great. And obviously they've got new tracks on there already, and I need to try it out. So anybody wants, if see me's on Dirt Rally this week, come and join along. So I'll be testing it out. But yeah, there we go. That's all from me, really.
Excellent.
Just having a look at what people are saying. Need to add Goodwood to the GT Sport calendar. GT Sport for Goodwood for the GT3s, not viable, sadly.
They're too wide.
The GT3s are too wide and they're too quick, I think. The GT4s, now there's a daily race on there at the minute, and I've been doing it quite constantly.
Get out the way!
I'm not sure what has happened there.
Get out the way!
But yeah, Goodwood, I would only do Goodwood if it was like GT Sport, or if it was Red Bull Juniors, which I could be getting added on to there, but that's just not an exclusive whatsoever to the championship. But yeah, that's everything from me.
I've ran out of
That is all from me.
I've ran out of fuel.
Still a winner saying thank you to us two for commentating.
I think that was the cleanest Monaco race ever. Oh, and Toxic's just realised.
I'm doing what you're doing, yeah. It's not really working well.
Oh, you crashed that. Anyway, yep, so that's it. Is that everything? All done?
That is everything, yeah. I just need to catch up on what I missed in the Apple event, which I'll catch up after this, and then we'll do some more investigations, hopefully, or just generally have a talk.
Excellent.
And do that.
Thank you very much for watching, and yeah, until next time.
Great nail to end that on.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Damon Hill, Damon Hill, Damon Hill, Damon Hill.
Oh, for God's sake.
I knew it was going to come on.
Damon Hill, Damon Hill, Graham Hill, Phil Hill. What's that over the hill? It's Damon Hill.
And who's your mailman? Bill.
Damon.
Who works on a mill.
Damon Hill, Damon Hill, Damon Hill.